don't get what is wrong with Jeremy. Not only does he get a hundo electrode, but he also gets his friend in an egg as well. What is your problem, Kevin? You can't let Jeremy take the lead. You gotta get something, anything. Don't let Jeremy beat you. The challenge is starting. It's the new hour. I'm still saying steel types. I'm at North Park right now. We do have an egg that's close to hatching, which is a Jeremy colored one. You guys really liked the Minion Rush stream yesterday that had Gumi Tag. What's that event all about? Allow me to explain. It's a Lost Reels event that's going on. That event coincides with Minions and Monsters. It's got Gumi and it's got Dort. The objective is to find Gumi, play tag with him, and then get a shiny unknown. Wow, Kevin took my advice to heart now, didn't he? What unknown are you supposed to be? Are you supposed to be like... It works better when you have the sparkle effect. Okay, what was I talking about? I was talking about, like, you guys really liked the Minion Rush stream that had Gumi Tag in it, and I get a shiny unknown because Minion. Kevin's like, okay, here's a shiny of unknown. Let's be real, unknown is a Minion Pokemon. Is that unknown D? I better go check my unknown shinies. Unknown shinies. It's not D. What is it? Does anybody know what this is? What kind of unknown is this? It's got one eye. Either that's Dick's or it's Chris's. It's gotta be one of those one-eyed minions. That must have gotten that. Does anybody know what this is? Is this supposed to be a G? Oh, Varoom. Ah, that one was female. Well, at least Kevin got something. Unknown. Could someone please tell me what unknown that was? Was that a G? Wait, maybe the Pokedex can give me some type of clue. What did it look like? It looked like... It's C! Unknown C! Unknown C. Chris. Looks like I got my answer. Chris is the one that got it. Chris is there. He's, that one right there. See? Chris. He's got the toothpaste on the toothbrush. Oh. And he's with Bob, too. At least I'm glad that Illumination's actually acknowledging Bob and Chris again. What took him so long? Kevin's there, too. No sign of Stuart. Wait, is Stuart there? No, he's not. Where the heck is Stuart? Stuart's not part of it. Yeah, weird. How come it doesn't have, like, James, Henry, or Ed in that? That's probably a Minions franchise brand. It's not, doesn't have anything to do with Minions and Monsters. It's standalone. It wouldn't have been Monsters, or else Gumi's head would have been on there. But there seem to be new renders of the Minions. Almost. Almost new renders. Some have basically been updated from the old ones, primarily promoting the 2015 Minions movie. Before you say, that's Carl, not Chris. Carl had a different hairstyle before. They just reused Chris's design for Carl's redesign. But I'm still calling him Chris. He is Chris, he will always be Chris. Any other steel types? Okay. I like that they're doing an event for Minions and Monsters since we see Gumi and Dort. Let me ask you this. Where's Henry? Where's Ed? Where's freaking Dick? What about Howard or Phillips or Eileen? I don't see any sign of them. It just feels weird that those monsters aren't part of the event that's going on. You just have Gumi and you have Dort. Why? Why would they not include the monsters? The whole purpose of Minions and Monsters is they're monsters. They're monsters. Gummy's the only monster that they have in the event that's going on. They are a trio. James, Henry, Ed. They are a trio of minions. Come on. In Minion Rush, they have Kevin, Stuart, and Bob. Why is there no James, Henry, or Ed? Are they going to be in the game eventually? How are they going to handle Henry? Is he going to, have the same running animation as Phil because they kind of look similar? Ed, I don't know what they're going to do with Ed. He's a mute. He's a Crash Bandicoot mute. So he can't make sounds. Yeah, what can you really do with Ed? And what about Dick? Maybe reuse Kevin's running animation. They're both tall minions. That's what I don't understand. They didn't include Otto in Minion Rush, but they had Kevin and Bob be part of it. 98. I don't get why James, Henry, and Ed, even though they're a trio, aren't all together in Minion Rush. It took time for Kevin and Bob to be part of it. But no Otto, no Henry, no Ed, no Dick. Do they just not have enough recognition or something? Take a look at Despicable Me 3. Mel was in that movie. He made it to Minion Rush. Minions: The Rise of Gru. Kevin and Bob were in that movie. They're in Minion Rush. Despicable Me 4? They didn't include any minions from there. There's no Ron, there's no Phil, there's no Ralph, there's no Gus, there's no Jerry, no Jeremy. They don't have minions from that movie. And then Minions and Monsters, the only minion you pick out of there was James. Do they just pick randomly or something? What? Was it because James was the protagonist of Minions and Monsters they decided to go for it? The friendship that James had with Henry was so wholesome and sweet. That was very adorable. I love that. Those two, when they first met, it was handled maturely and it was in a nice way. There's no bad blood between them. Because Henry acknowledged James's dream to create something and stuck with him when he wanted to make a monster movie. I mean, yeah, there was that Fallout scene where James wanted to make his movie and he didn't listen to Henry, but I can't really blame James because this is his passion. He wants to pursue it. It was kind of mean of him to do that, but it's made up for when he saves him in the climax inside that blob monster. Yeah, he sees Henry get eaten by Irene, and then he goes in to save him. That is true friendship. Now, with all that said and done, why isn't Henry in Minion Rush? Why isn't he in Minion Rush? You could have at least had the two paired together, but no. How are they going to handle Henry in Minion Rush? Your guess is as good as mine. Sounds like during James's darkest hour when nobody wanted to talk to him or sit with him, that's when Henry was there. And a friendship blossomed that day. I forgot to get that Henry Peppertronic. Spread the word. Remind me to write that down later. I know what to ask Santa for Christmas this year. Henry Peppertronic. The heat is getting to my phone. What's with all the dogs? Lucario here, Lucario there. Man, this area is filled with dogs. Well, the last thing we need is something to keep us from getting stuff, so keep it down. Gotcha. That one was a shiny. Could it be? Kevin! Kevin! Hey, Kevin! We got a shiny! We got a dog! We got Lucario! Look, Lucario! Lucario! Take that, Jeremy! Nice one, Kevin. We got a dog. Yeah, woof.